Hello and welcome. My name is Al Barrows, and this is UFO Disclosure, the podcast that's meant to show an average person's reaction to all the UFO, UAP news from everywhere and anywhere. Today, I'd like to relate something that I saw on Aliens and UFOs, the Demonic Imposters. It's about an alleged meeting President Dwight D. Eisenhower had with extraterrestrials back in 1954. In February of 1954, the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, went on vacation to Palm Springs, California for a couple of weeks, but on the first Saturday of his trip, he wasn't seen at all. For 24 hours, no one knew where the president was. So for 24 hours, Dwight D. Eisenhower was missing to the public eye, and during that 24-hour period, he actually missed a public dinner that he was scheduled to be at. And for a president, that typically doesn't happen. So the press started to ask, where is Dwight? And the White House's answer was that he was seeing a dentist. But when pushed even further for his dental records, it was found that no appointment was even made during the trip to Palm Springs. And after that dentist story fell through, the same night, several news outlets, including the Associated Press, made reports that Eisenhower actually died from a heart attack while at Palm Springs. And there's even a picture of him in a wheelchair and news headlines saying that he died. But shortly after that, the papers took it all back. Instead, they said he had a heart attack, but he's fine. He's not dead. However, insider reports claimed that the president was actually taken to Edwards Air Force Base on that Saturday, which is in the California desert, just a few hours from Palm Springs. And when he arrived at the Air Force Base, several whistleblowers claimed that he met with Nordic extraterrestrials. And there's been some whistleblowers that have described what they look like to artists. These are some of the renditions that have been made. Now, these Nordic ETs supposedly asked Eisenhower to stop all work on the USA's nuclear program and to never start it back up. But Dwight refused. This meeting in 1954 was not the only time that Eisenhower allegedly met with extraterrestrials, because a year later, in 1955, it is said that the president met multiple times with different races of ETs, and they were not Nordic. These meetings took place at Holloman Air Force Base, which is in and of itself a hotspot for UFO activity. This base is in New Mexico, not far from the Roswell UFO crash site. According to a few whistleblowers, the second meeting at Holloman with the ETs was the first meeting with the Greys. Now, during this meeting, the whistleblowers on the case say that the Greys gave Eisenhower's administration extremely advanced technology. And according to the treaty that they made, in return for this technology, we would provide the ETs with some sort of minerals and pretty much would give them or allow them to abduct people. During this meeting, the public was told that the president was on another vacation, and that's why he wasn't being seen or attending events. People inside and outside of the Holloman Air Force Base claimed that 3 UFOs touched down and landed at the base during the meeting, and once they did, the president supposedly toured a one or multiple of the alien ships. And although many people claim that this meeting is all just a conspiracy theory, there is one noteworthy person who claims it's all true. And this one person is the most credible person in this UFO case. And her name is Laura Eisenhower. She is Dwight Eisenhower's great-granddaughter. Laura has kept her story straight for her entire life and claims to have interfamilial knowledge that confirms this meeting with ETs. She has appeared in multiple interviews, TV shows, podcasts, and told the story that you're about to hear. Here is Laura Eisenhower herself in an interview confirming that it's all true.
Do you believe that your great-grandfather, Dwight D. Eisenhower, signed a treaty with extraterrestrials?
It's a true story. What I've learned about Eisenhower's relationship to extraterrestrial beings and ET government treaties is that supposedly in 1954 there was a meeting at Edwards Air Force Base. They seemed to have diplomatic intention. Treaties had to do with bartering exchanges of planetary goods, natural resources, elements, and compounds. And it was in exchange for things like abduction. They need our DNA.
So the Greada Treaty has been a prominent UFO conspiracy theory for some time now. It alleges that former President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed a secret agreement with an extraterrestrial race. The treaty allegedly permitted human abductions in exchange for advanced extraterrestrial technology. Now, could this be the reason why the U.S. government has avoided disclosure of contact with ETs for so long? My name is Al Barrows. This has been UFO Disclosure. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.